Hello, Sweet Tooth here. Hope your day is going well. Hakuna Matata. Let's play some more Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair. Continue where we left off. Right here, level 1, chapter 1. Investigation. Okay. Ta-da! You thought it was the first... Oh. You thought it was the time for the investigation, but... Alright, fine, the Monokuma file. Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right? What the hell is a Monokuma file? Jeez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones. Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes. Let's see, the Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body. I brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world. Nice! You say you're just a selfish meanie! My, Monami, the meaningless mascot, you're still here? Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre! Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Archie, don't pull my ears. They're gonna come off. They're finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I gotta look it over just in case. Bleep, bleep, bada beep. Byakuya is dead. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Wow. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So Byakuya is really dead. Damn it. You promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? And now, I'll never know what you were going to say to me. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be? Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys. It can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? Nope. A traitor? No way. Just because he said lots of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Obtained truth bullet. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. If we're going to survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. This is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is the small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside the duralumin case weren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all of his security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all of this trouble to be extra careful. Under this table, Byakuya was... First I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is... this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing really on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked underneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate of fluent progeny, he was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. But he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in the blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Oh. Interesting. The body is collapsed face down under the table. As if he was in the middle of attempting something, it looked like he was, according to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? It's possible. Huh. Something stuck onto the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Because it's glow in the dark. Somebody would look under the table during a blackout and see glow in the dark paint, and know where the knife was located. That's why. What is this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table? Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they? Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits, too. If that's the case, did the killer use his night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? It's possible. I'm sure I'm pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Okay, so I think I got everything there. Oh, Hellhound Earring. Answer my call. Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It is not a mere earring. It is the Hellhound Earring. Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. What? And his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. A Pomeranian? I wear that earring at all times. Is that really about a frickin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what's transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor, and peered beneath the floorboards. There it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. Seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through the opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach it either. So maybe you should just give up? Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring. Fool, have you not realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Just check the tables real quick. Alright. My hero. My hero. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya was alive and well, and in an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine. And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you? That we have to find out who the killer is, find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we go through it with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive. This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Hey Hajime, forget about what I just said, got it? That's fine, I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue? Photos. The one I took just before the blackout, remember? Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I could show them to you right now. Really, please? Let's see, it's this photo. And this one. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under the table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. Would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could. Got it, then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that's decided. You better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around? Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but... It's good she's all fired up now, but... She's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Hey Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. Yeah. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing. Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. It's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up, even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Yep. Hey, all of you. Why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now? This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Now then, where else should I... Well, we should mess with the, We should mess with the air conditioner to see if it blacks out again. What is it? When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. You both harbor special feelings towards Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but fine, if we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm glad, it'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. I guess for now we should search the inside of the old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. You're right. You're absolutely right, not a good... Oh, shit! Scared me. Apparently, a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot. So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? It's possible. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. How'd you know? So you did hear us. Even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout. When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voices throughout the dining hall, right? You couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to our Abuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? I'm heartily... What? What? I'll heartily eat it for breakfast. Oh, you mean it like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for... Ugh. Ugh. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. Ugh. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg rice. Egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm take a bite out of you. If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. What? 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 The hell is this turning into? Stop it, what if she takes you seriously? Let's see, the first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was Mahiro. It's a blackout. Next was Kazuchi's voice, and then the next voice was mine. What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Let's continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
いづれじゃねえか。
みんなどこにいるの？停電って厨房だけじゃないの？
これってブレーカーが落ちたんじゃないですか？
ちょっと待ってろ。俺が壁伝いに何とかしてくっから。
Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey Nagato, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we investigate it a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care. Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that would lead us to the truth? Then praise me, let me bite ya! Ouch, why are you really biting me? Did Ibuki just bite Hajime? Weird. There's something I want to ask you. What is it? It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that? Well, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? I see, it's like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors? Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Isn't it amazing that meat is so big? Even I was shocked. It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less... I get it. You don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nikomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. What? Why? His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nikomaru is so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peiko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Well, I gotta check up on my pet. Did you poop? Yep, flush that stuff. You weirdo. When you poop in the toilet, you flush it. I'll check up on you later. Little weirdo. Alright. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teruto? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I stumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
Yeah.
That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fires in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byaku's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from the outside. Brought from outside? Then how did the killer get past Byaku's body check? Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Kitchen equipment list has been added to the truth holder section of your handbook. Check it regularly. Like right now. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagato, let's get going. Yeah, sure thing. You shall get a treat by the end of the day. Let's go, Nagato. Onward! How come Byaku was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell, what's going on here? And this is. Makes me wonder. Makes me wonder too. This storage room is really dusty and dark. My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on the ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byaku after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on? It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister. Oh, well. I don't know. A tablecloth? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a bloodstain? Bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistake in it, this is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byaku's murder, right? If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain. Ding ding dong. Hey Hashime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Ah, I get it, you're right. How about you leave me alone, Nagato? Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. Guess there's nothing strange here. Onward! More investigating we shall do. Any old building! Why am I so short? I was so short in the first game too. And I'm so short again. Like up to your stomach. I can't even look at the top of your head. to your stomach too. Huh. Someone appears to be inside since it's a unisex bathroom. I don't know who actually is in there. Hey, is there someone in there? We knocked on the door, tried calling out to whatever was on the other side, but there's no response. This isn't going anywhere. Guess we should give up and now check for later. You're right. The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this building. Office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the old blackout. So, it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Or we can dance. If you want to, you can leave your friends behind. Because if you don't dance and if you don't want, well, you're no friends of mine. This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Huh? Everybody do the safety dance. The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? AC timer has been updated. Okie dokie. It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout, but who? I did it! It's here! You idiots have no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who resets the circuit breaker. By the way, I'm not the one who tripped this breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic. Liar! I'm serious, you want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross, it's grotesque. No thanks, just imagine it makes me want to puke. Oh really? It's such a shame. So don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place. What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way he'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. Desk. Should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected. Maybe we should check inside just to be safe, but it's locked. Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralum case with him. Check it out, I brought it with me so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission? It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse. See, it's open. Forks, kitchen dice, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Hey, isn't Pico the killer? Why do you think that? Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya at the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peiko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. And don't you think she looks like kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you to look any better. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I looked suspicious since I was supposed to be here. Supposed to be here, does that mean? So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the duralumin case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
Where'd you run off to on your own?
Yeah.
Well, that is... Pika suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? I'm just not feeling too well, I apologize, but excuse me. Excuse me, what was that? Pico, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? Seems like it will be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Pico wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Pico as it is. What does this mean?
Huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something. Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm also almost positive. Is that really what it is? Well, then I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going. Yep. Okay, looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building. So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage? There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check that out, just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be in danger? I mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. What? Don't talk like that, you fool! We're doing this so we can live, you know? As I thought, you sure are strong. Yeah, you sure are strong. You definitely are the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy. Alright, then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah, I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Hey, what are you doing? What am I doing, you say? Now that is a truly foolish question. We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here. Under the floor, why? Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring? If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check. I see, under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean? Come on, think about it. The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had a huge gap between the floorboards. Then is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floorboard? That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get into the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Fuyuhiko. I suspected him too, that's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside. Speaking of which, whoops, I skipped over that. Fuyuhiko came here. He did? What happened, Fuyuhiko? Hey, what are you doing here? All alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you. You're not coming to the party? Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What, do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk? No, it's not like that, but... Just leave me alone. And then, he just left. That happened, but why did he come here? He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else, that's why he's always alone. He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Chiaki's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Do please keep it in mind. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him. That's a relief, I'm glad. Why does it say kill now in the upper left? It's repeatedly saying kill now. What the hell? You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now, we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice! I will most assuredly reclaim my Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Hey! Hey! I spot a Fuyuhiko! A Fuyuhiko, however you say his name. He's right over there! He's peeking at me from behind a bush! Just like the true Yakuza. The true Yakuza would be acting like that, looking at me from a bush. You sneaky little devils. Yeah, I know, he's right over there. Don't you see him? I don't have 20/20 vision, but I could see that. Can I walk around this? Nope, invisible barrier. Great. 1 second, Fuyuhiko, I gotta check up on my pet. Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell? It went into a cocoon? I don't understand my pet. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? It's not happening. Did you hear Byakuya's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya was the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? You think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building. Yep. It's true I went for a little walk and then just by chance I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party. Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass. You are a weirdo. Not as much as this weirdo. He just stares at me all day long and follows me wherever I go. What a weirdo. Now then, we must head over to the Byaku's cottage. If you get lost, check the map in the student handbook. No, I'm good. I know where he is. But... okay, now it's vibrating. Alright, I'll walk 17 more steps. What the fuck is this pet doing? This pet is making my head hurt. Oh, okay. I got it. You want a coconut? You can have a knife. Enjoy. Weird. It's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagato took a deep breath. Hey Monokuma. Yay, did you call me? Nagato, when did you train Monokuma? Hey Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate. Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is released. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byaku's cottage already. This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors. Balus. See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell? It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. Let's see, I guess we should go inside then. Wink! Double wink! I guess you're right. Hey Byaku, are you hiding like a Monokuma plushie thing or something? No? Alright. Check the bed. Ba-dum. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya? There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Alright. Let's see. Huh? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe this is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter. He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario. So remember what Byakuya kept saying, how he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise. Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us? He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there would be no turning back. Huh. So Byakuya tried to do something about this, all by himself, without telling anyone. His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying? No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became quiet, really quiet. I see, he doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote the letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? I don't know. There's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked my hero for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see, I understand. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now. I'll see you later. See you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagato. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Man, this game is strange. It's even stranger than the first game. Especially this thing. This thing's so weird. Too cruel. This is just too cruel. Oh, yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something. I don't wanna help you guys mistrust your friends. What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates? Huh? Iron plates? I covered them up, so nobody makes a mistake of going inside. Since it's dangerous because of the renovation. I see, the renovation, so that's why you cover them up. Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it's supposed to be. But why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel. Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. You have to do this no matter what, damn it. What the? What the hell was that loud voice just now? Feel so lighthearted right now. I've been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I'll lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? What? I mean, I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. Yep. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, it's best not go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout? And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byaku's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Okie dokie. You better not bite me again, got it? Huh. If you like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byaku's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byaku's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Are you okay? I'm sorry, talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself, I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an owl. Just as I thought, it seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside this building. Maybe. So it's just as Nagata said. If that's the case, I guess I should go up and find a Gundam steering. Hey, here, where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could. Let's see, well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure. Well, just take a look. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I made this diagram from analyzing these photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible, there's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. What's this line extending from the table from where Byakuya was killed? It's a desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. Power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extended from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means... So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all. It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Oh, great.
時間です。そうです。お待ちかねの学級裁判の時間です。では、集合場所をお知らせいたします。ジャパンウォーク諸島の中央にある島に、愛らしい僕の顔が彫り込まれた岩山があります。その名も、モノクマロックです。
Monokuma Rock, huh?
そこに隠された秘密の入り口からエレベーターで地下へとお進みください。ぷぷぷぷ、じゃあまた後でね。
Wow, it just throws me right outside. Really? Wow, it threw me right onto the central island. Huh? What the heck is that mountain? When did that get here? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma?
まさか
That my story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
確かに
Byakuya. We still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet. Oh, I know, they probably ran away. Oh, hell no. There's no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here. I'm telling you, let me go. Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing, I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room and I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? How can you say something so irresponsible? We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
待ってよ
Mahiro, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam. I am right here. Remember this well, the main character arrives when he intends to. Huh? It seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right. Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please wait a second! My, Monami, what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well, I am a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
あれ
You told us to come, but how did we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
何なの
You mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. I don't know. In RPG video games, it is common for secret areas to be underground, comparing our situation to a video game. How strange.
めんどくせえな
Jeez, how boring.
この野郎
Whatever, let's go inside already. I don't give a flying fuck if that fat pig is dead. Who fucking cares, seriously? Be happy, you humans have been spared. Okie dokie.
最悪だよ
We gotta find the killer. If we don't, we're the ones who are gonna get killed. This is our battle to avenge Byakuya, but I feel quite disheartened. Let's stop this bad joke. Why don't we have dinner instead? What happened, Hajime? Are you scared? Seriously, you're such a wuss. Damn it, I don't want to go. Is there any way I can run away from all this? Nope.
そんな
A huge organization, so my kingdom has been cast in doubt. However, I do not think my government would have participated in something like this. Peko, are you doing okay? You look like you weren't feeling too well earlier.
いや
Don't worry about it. I appreciate your concern. However, there are other things we should be focusing on. You were wondering about Gun too, right? You too, huh? Wow, that is weird. Thank goodness nobody was standing where that escalator could have crushed them. What the heck? Could it be, is he telling us to enter it? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear. That's so totally suspicious. Why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely. There's just no way we'll find a killer. Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up, for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys. If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. Oh, that's what that is in the upper left. That's the music that's happening right now. What the? And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, this is an elevator. Astute observation, Nikoramaru. It is indeed an elevator. How are you doing, pig? Alright. Wait a second, does that pet change depending on what you give it? Because, like, I only fed it food items, that's why it turned into a pig? Huh. Interesting. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. And I hope you have yourself a good day. And this is Sweet Tooth signing off. I love you.